Hello and welcome to episode 14 of crazycraft, and on today's episode we have a very fun project planned for our village because what happens in a village, you need a king, and a king deserves a king's stronghold. So we have the bare walls of our village, our castle walls. Now I think it's time we make another strong fortress for myself, the king, in our village. So what I have done here behind me is I have made the basic structure of the building I'm going to create, which is right here, and then a smaller wall around that. So what we're going to do, I think we're going to get the main structure done first, just the bare bones of it, and I'll come back as soon as that's done. And this is it. So we have the towers here on the corners, little guard towers, I should say. Those aren't done. We're going to do those last, I think, or after we fill in this. But this is the basic frame. So, we have like the annex here, the annex there, and then the main thing here, along with some like little sidewalk areas, which these are for, and obviously the wall is all built. So the next part of this is going to be to finish the towers and then do the filling in. And we're going to go do that right now. And just like that, we have finished the filling in. So now we built up the towers a little bit, and then we finished up the bottom walls for this, and both floors for that. So now we have the stone in the middle for like the main castle room. I made the sort of hallways wooden, and I made the towers stone as well. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about this look, but I think it'll turn out great once it's all set in stone. So our next project is going to be to finish the towers. So we're going to wait on the annexes in the main building. We're going to finish both towers, and I'll get back to you as soon as that's done. Alrighty, and now we have our little towers done. It's the exact same replica as the ones we used for our wall, just a little bit shorter. And I did line it up so it's in line with the wall, and you'll see later when we do a run through of what it looks like. But that's the first tower. That's the second tower. Now we're going to do that middle building right there. It's going to be a similar look with the castle tops. So yeah, I think it's going to look good. So we're going to quickly run around and do that. So and we are done. That took a fair amount of time, but so all we did was added the castle toppers. So we added the second floor, the third floor, and then the castle topper. So now it's the same height and it matches both these towers. So our next project is going to be these hallways. We're not going to do any windows or any design yet. All we're going to do is just add a roof onto these hallways so that it fits in with our theme and we'll be all set. So we need to add one there, and maybe a little bit of an overhang for the little porch thing we have set up. So we'll get to that right now. And now we have the hallways all done. So what we did was we used stone stairs upside down to give this little gap for the ledge. Once we had that, we did the overhang with stone slabs and added the roofs. So it does look interesting. I do kind of like it. So now we have the overhang. Our next project is going to be windows and finishing the outside lawn area. So we're going to get pretty much the outside of the building all looking nice. We're going to do the design for the walkways here, and we'll get that all set up and squared away. And the walkway is all finished. Now, we didn't do any decoration on this side because we have to get the wall done first, which we'll be doing next. But we did do the underhang. So what we did was we added dark oak slabs and trapdoors, and to make that kind of like column. And then we did cobblestone fences, polished andesite for the floor, and then we did trapdoors all the way around to get this sort of, I don't know, it looks like a royal balcony, I guess. I don't know. I really like how it turned out. I like all the colors we used. I like all the textures that it gives. And I really think that it turned out fairly well. Yeah. So now for our next project, we're going to be doing the wall. Because before we start doing any interior design and we finish all those windows, I definitely want to finish the wall just so we don't have to worry about it later. We just get it over with now. So we're going to do that next. And just like that, the wall is all finished. So what we did is we kept the stone block in between the oak, sort of planks. And then we did cobblestone walls, 2-layer cobblestone walls. And at the top, we did stairs and slabs, oak. And then we did these trapdoors and torches above for lighting and just a little more style. And it turned out great. We have an entrance there, and we have another entrance over here. And they both turned out great. So now our next project is actually going to be interior before we get to more exterior design like flowers and stuff. We gotta finish. Well, at least yeah, we got some work to do. So I'll get back as soon as I'm. Alrighty, and we have finished this project. It took forever, but we finally got it done. We have, first off, so let's back up a little bit. So we have our two towers, our main building, and then our little wall. So we have our little wall for the stronghold. You walk through it. The wall looks great. We have the garden slash balcony area. Now, we're going to come back for a second episode and do exterior and interior design. So more stuff like this on the inside and more like plants and gardens and stuff on the outside. We'll do that in the next episode because we are out of time. That's okay. So we have the towers. We have this balcony. And we have this super nice looking sort of ledge with it. I love how it turned out. And then when we walk into the main building, we have this. So now the hallways, we did polished stone for the floor, and the hallways are good. At the end of every hallway, there is a dark oak door, followed up into the tower where you can climb to the top. And then we have the first floor of the tower, and then you actually connects to the wall. So we can actually connect to our stronghold base directly from the wall in case we need to get our stuff really quick or we need a quick escape. We run down here. And just like the other towers, there is the topper to the wall where you can go up to the top and have like a scout. Same thing over there. We have a second one. We will go up here. Now, this is the first floor for the main building. There's nothing here, obviously, because we haven't done any interior design. It's a little bare, yeah, I know, but we did white stained windows all around. And then the second floor of the tower. Definitely have some more room to work with. Definitely a nice view of our village here and the wall. And finally, the top layer. Now, this turned out crazy well. I really like it. I think it fits in super well. So if you like it, let me know. And unfortunately, that's going to be it for today's episode. We have our stronghold set up in the corner of our village just for added protection in case we need to escape. We're going to keep working on some more fun projects in the meantime, but make sure you stay tuned, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye now.